1974, President Gerald Ford authorizes EMS Week to celebrate EMS practitioners and the important work they do in our nation's communities. This is the 46th Annual National EMS Week. Yesterday was EMS Education Day. Today is Safety Tuesday. Tomorrow is EMS for Children Day. Thursday, focusing on CPR and Stop the Bleed for Save a Life Day. And Friday is EMS Recognition Day. Sussex County EMS, or SCEMS, is one of the leading advanced life support groups in the nation. The team has competed both nationally and internationally. And with us this afternoon is Sussex County Emergency Medical Services Director Robert Murray. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon. Now, I've got a lot of questions for you, but first I want to say congratulations on Sussex County EMS receiving the Joshua M. Freeman Award for Valor. Tell me a little bit about what that is.
First off, thank you. What an honor that was to be recognized among the men and women of law enforcement, the firefighters, the EMTs, everyone who was submitted for the past year. There were some incredible stories that were shared, and to have the Sussex County EMS team selected as the overall Valor winner, it was certainly an honor. You know, I think if you think about what our staff and other healthcare professionals have really gone through in the last year, you know, for years our employees have had a risk, you know, on the job, whether that was acquiring a communicable disease or assault. And with COVID-19, the risk transitioned a little bit to more of, not only was there a risk when you were at work, but there was really a risk of taking COVID home to your family, to those that you cherish the most.
Right.
And that certainly heightened our awareness. It caused our employees to live on edge a little bit more. And that wasn't just us. That was the EMTs, the volunteer firefighters, the police officers, as well as healthcare professionals all around. You know, we all experienced that over the last year.
So for Sussex County EMS, it's nationally recognized and respected. Why do you think, what is it that sets you apart?
Our staff really has a drive, and they have a drive to be the best. They are always thirsty for more education. They want to do the latest procedures, be involved in some of the new research. They are constantly bringing us new things to do, new things to try. We have active medical directors. We have the support of the county that I believe is second to none. You know, when we bring them new ideas, they're supportive of it. So, you know, just the overall system in general, from the BLS providers through the paramedics and into the hospitals, we are a team committed to really impacting patients and their loved ones.
So how many calls do you respond to in a year?
So last year we did just over 28,000 responses.
Wow.
And that was through 10 paramedic units, 2 district supervisors, and then administrative support staff.
So I see that you've got a new location for Medic 110 in Seaford. Explain why.
Yeah, so last Thursday we were able to move into the new paramedic station there at 13 and Swain Road, just on the north side of Seaford. That's been a vision for a couple of years. It finally came true. We have paramedic 110 running out of there, as well as our West District Supervisor, EMS 200.
And how does that better facilitate what you do?
Well, Seaford has always been one of the top areas in terms of responses for many, many years. So this gets a paramedic unit right in the heart of Seaford, so it will certainly shorten our response times there. In addition, it gets us on the north side of Seaford so that the paramedics able to get access up to Bridgeville, Greenwood in a more timely fashion as well.
So then your paramedics respond for advanced life services with the ambulances that respond from fire companies, right?
Yeah, we're what you would call a tiered system. So our paramedics do not show up on ambulances generally. The ambulances are run by the local volunteer fire company or the EMS station, and our paramedics are countywide. So we would show up in the Suburbans. Once our paramedics arrive, they and the EMTs will do the assessment. And if it's determined that this is a call that requires advanced life support, then our paramedics will hop on the ambulance and transport on into the hospital.
I'm out of time here, but I got one more thing to ask you real quick. What do you see for the future of EMS?
You know, the theme this year for EMS Week is "This is EMS, caring for the communities." And I really think that's what the future of EMS is. We're going to continue to find ways to reach out to the communities, whether that's through mobile integrated healthcare, additional vaccinations. We are going to find ways to have EMS in the community more and more frequently.
Mr. Robert Murray, Director of Sussex County EMS, thank you so much for what you do, and thank you for your time this afternoon.
Thank you.
Take care. We'll talk to you soon.